Jago jago pranavananda Trishula dandadariyo Ananta shayan tyaju niranjana Barishana kuru kripabari Jago jago pranavananda Trishula dandadariyo Ananta shayan tyaju niranjana Barishana kuru kripabari Jago jago pranavananda Trishula dandadariyo Jago he jago twara Jago prasutadhara Mahajagarana bharata prachari Patito dholito jara Jagok se kole tara Tava nama mohangumachari Jago jago pranavananda Trishula dandadariyo Jago he jago twara Jago prasutadara Mahajagarana bharata prachari Patito dholito jara Jagok se kole tara Tava namo mohangumachari Jago jago pranavananda Trishula dandadariyo Daitye navadal Chaile je bhumandal Kato naro nari he khandiche pukhari Bhima trishula kare rudhrama rutta dhare Bhima trishula kare rudhrama rutta dhare Jago prabhu bhaya dukhari Jago jago pranavananda Trishula dandadariyo Jago he nagara dhame Gahano kanone grame Vamgire sagara prashari Milana mandira gori Tahe sab jukta kori Milana mandira gori Tahe sab jukta kori Navabala davo he sanchari Jago jago pranavananda Trishula dandadariyo Hireje charantali Uttale che mohoroli Koronaro mohasindubari Jivana taruni tae bhashaya dino hai Par karo dayala kandari Jago jago pranavananda Trishula dandadariyo Adorations to the Guru. That the Guru is the one, God manifesting itself. Vishnu Bhagavan taking that form again to sustain his creation, to set things right again, to lift us up from our fallen state in this sleep of illusion, of this Maya that was created. O Lord, help us to get out of it. It is your Leela, your drama. Devotees, welcome again to Mandir. And what a beautiful day when you see this. You can only be invigorated. All your three friends will be coming to you. What are friends? Energy, enthusiasm, and perseverance. That whatever you want to persevere is to lift yourself up. And these are the three friends. And what is your greatest asset? Self-confidence, self-reliance, and self-respect. In us, there's that divine power that's operating. We just to bring it alive. We have to break our bonds, the bonds that we have with our ego. They have to be shattered. Our mind should expand beyond limitation, and our consciousness will be expanding in all directions also. This morning, these are words of inspiration that when you live your life today and the rest of your life, you must always think that you're no ordinary person. To think that you're ordinary is the biggest sin. But to think that you are that image of the Lord that the Christ would have said. But we have to come to that realization. And when we come to that realization, how beautiful it would be. Swami Parameshananda ji, the Guru of Bharat SEVASHRAM, saying spiritual master, he would have said, mountains and seas are no bar to my work. And lo and behold, this is what he meant when Swami Parameshananda ji came with a preaching mission to Trinidad and Guyana with a boat from India. So long a journey in those days. And he stayed back in Guyana and Trinidad, and especially in Guyana he would have donated 20 acres of swamp land in Covanjon, and he, through his magnetic power that was transmitted to him by God inside of him, he was a magnet, and he was able to attract young boys, and they came as the workers and later on the monks of Bharat SEVASHRAM. And he would have also said that expansion is life and contraction is death. What do we mean by that? That we must expand our thinking. We must have a mind that's open to everything and attached to nothing. We transcend the barriers of religions, the dogmas of religion, because religion divides. We always say, oh, I'm a Christian, I'm a Hindu, I'm a Buddhist. These are all limitations, and they're generated from man. That when the Christ came or the Buddha came, they were expansion, they were life. But when man takes over and gives an interpretation and document the lives of these great souls, they put limitations and divisions. So these we have to transcend in. And Swami Parameshananda would have said also that service to humanity, service to God. In other words, we must see God in every person. But if we can't see it in ourselves, we can't lift ourselves up, then we wouldn't be able to see that. And then we'll be living mundane life. A life of pleasure, a life of addiction, addiction to drugs and alcohol, and all of these things that will keep us down in a state of contraction. And this is really our debt. Debt, what do you mean by that? That Swami Parameshananda would have said, what is real death? Forgetfulness of the self. What he was talking about the self that we are consciousness. That if we were to, I'm looking outside here now, and if I were to close my eyes, and you too, if you were to close your eyes, everything that you see outside there now, it's coming and it becomes in us as awareness, what's going on. The birds are chirping, the sun is bright, the fountain, Lord Shiva lingam is bubbling and making that beautiful sound. These are the things that are coming, our five senses are feeding us. So whatever is outside, they will come inside our being and they become awareness. And if you think about all our lives, all the awareness, all the things that came from the environment through the five senses, reflected by the five elements, earth, water, fire, air, and space, and our senses, seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, and tasting, they are inside of us. And naturally, they came from the outside, so they are outside of us. So what is outside of out there is inside of us. And we expand it to this whole life that we have. And imagine so many lives we had before, and those experiences, those awarenesses are in us. And you could see how we are expanding. And then if we expand all the births that we took from the time that we manifest from consciousness, from that, from the material cause and the efficient cause, that consciousness came, then we would have come to God realization. Isn't that so simple? But we are not aware of it. And we are so, our vision is so deep inside our, we have tunnel vision into life. So this morning, my message is expand. Contraction is death, expansion is life. So this way, this is a powerful message, and I hope you enjoy it. And let us do some chanting. Om Dinam Pirajani Sayam Prata Shishira Basantu Punarayata Kala Krirati Gachasthayo Starapina Munchatyashavayo Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam Muramate Prapti Sanne Te Marane Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukrin Karane. Bhaja Govind. Chant the name of Krishna, the Lord. Chant the name of the Guru. Guru Mata Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Tere Charanon mein Guru, Mera Koti Pranam. Tere Charanon mein Guru, Mera Koti Pranam. When you glorify God, then you become God-like too. Isn't that so? You think like Him. And this is the grace. When you make effort, human effort to go to God, He will reveal Himself to you. That is God's grace. When He gives you the darshan, I feel so very blessed to be serving as an instrument in the hands of the Guru. And this morning, let us all think that we are gods and goddesses. Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om.